Remembering the Sharpeville massacre, the PAC and AZAPO gathered under one umbrella to honor and remember South Africans who took a stand against the brutal apartheid regime. The bone of contention, the abolishment of the pass law. This day marks 63 years since more than 69 black South Africans perished at the hands of the apartheid government, while scores were injured. Remembering their role, the 21st of March has been declared Human Rights Day. This year marks 29 years since the dawn of democracy. PAC President Mzwanele Nyhontso has called on South Africans to not forget those who have given their lives for the liberation of the country.
As long as the ANC is in charge, they have died in vain, because it's been 30 years since, or 28 years in the so-called new dispensation, but what they died for has not yet been achieved. So it means as long as this government is still in power, they have died in vain.
Now joining hands to work together as elections looms closer, the Azanian People's Organization has called on South Africans to vote differently. Its president, Nelvis Kekema, says many are still holding on to the belief that politics and political parties are the same.
Political texture has changed. The politics of the day are not like the politics of yesterday. And then pre-1994, if you were in politics, you were expected to pay the highest price, which is your life. You were expecting that you were going to be arrested, you're going to be killed, and you're going to disappear.
Other organizations also joined the PAC and AZAPO to pay their homage.
The current government, all of us as South Africans, we must be ashamed of ourselves to really realize that this is really what actually transpired. Let us ensure, fellow South Africans, that one day, and that day has to come, and it has to come from all of us as South Africans, that one day we give dignity to these fallen heroes.
We want to commemorate this day because we want to honor those people who really gave blood to be able to, for us to experience freedom, for us to be in a democratic state today. But we also want to recognize that all these years later, we still live in a country where there are human rights that are violated.
Meanwhile, with commemoration continuing on the 21st of March, the debate continues on whether this day should continue being regarded as Human Rights Day, or should it go back to being referred to as Sharpeville Day? SABC News, Johannesburg.